Welcome to this guided meditation with Mindful Sparks. In the next few moments, we're going to be settling into our position, ready for our guided meditation, where we're going to take our attention inwards and explore our inner landscape, our mental, emotional, and physical state. So before we get into the meditation, let's take a moment to find a comfortable position. That might be sitting on a chair. It might be sitting on the floor, might be sitting on the floor and leaning against the wall, or maybe laying down, whatever is comfortable for you. If you are sitting in a chair or on the floor, making sure we're in that nice upright position, think about having your shoulders stacked over your hips, your head is tucked back so our spine is in a nice neutral position and the chin's parallel to the floor. If you're laying down, lay down on your back so we're not crushing our chest, we're not putting weight onto our lungs, and we're able to breathe a lot easier. Your hands can be resting wherever's comfortable for you, maybe on the body, maybe if you're laying down or sitting against the wall, maybe on the floor next to you. Palms can be facing up, down, whatever is good for you. And you can close your eyes if you want, or if that's not comfortable, softening the gaze, maybe looking 45 degrees down at the floor, or just kind of off into middle distance, not really focusing on anything particular. So just take a moment to settle into the position, make sure you're not going to be distracted, your phone is off or on silent, and there are no other distractions around you. So if you want, you can pause the video here, and when you're ready, can start it up again. Okay, now that you're in your position, let's settle into this moment. So we're going to start just very quickly scanning the body, noticing where our body is and how much space our body is taking up. So starting with the feet, noticing the weight of your feet, and noticing if they're touching another part of your body. Maybe if you're sitting cross-legged, you might feel your ankles touching or touching your calves. And just taking your attention up your legs, to your hips, to your sit bones. So if you are sitting, noticing the weight of your body on the floor or on the chair. If you're laying down, noticing the weight of your hips and your pelvic area on the ground. Making any last minute adjustments that you might need to be totally comfortable. And moving that awareness up through the trunk of your body, the front, the back, all the way up to the shoulders, and giving the shoulders a big roll, or if you're laying down on the floor, shrugging your shoulders up to your ears, and relaxing your shoulders down. And as you relax them down, see if you can maybe let go of a little bit of tension, trying to create space between your ears and your shoulders. And at the same time, if you are in a sitting position, thinking about the alignment. Are your shoulders over your hips? This is going to help you with your posture and allow you to keep a more upright position. Lifting the chest ever so slightly, opening up the lungs. And then if you need to, taking a moment to check where your head is, maybe pulling your head back a little bit to have your spine in that neutral position, and having the chin parallel to the floor. If you're lying down, you also want to have the chin parallel to your feet, so you might need to tuck the chin a little bit if you're overarching the neck. Relaxing the jaw, eyes, eyebrows. Now we're going to take our attention to our breath. Noticing the air moving in and out of your body. We're not trying to change it. We're simply observing. So you might take your attention to the air moving in and out of your nose. Maybe you can feel the air moving down the back of your throat. Or maybe you can feel the air as it enters the lungs into the top of the chest. You can feel the chest rising and falling. Maybe you can feel the rib cage expanding as you breathe. Or maybe the abdomen moving as you inhale and exhale. So wherever you have a strong connection to the air moving in and out of your body, keep your attention there for the next few breaths. Noticing if your breath is long or short, is deep or shallow, maybe is quick or slow. Maybe your breath is quite smooth, or maybe it's a little bit rough. There's no right or wrong way to breathe here. We are simply observing, checking in with our breath and noticing how it feels to sit in our body right here, right now. And we're going to keep coming back to the breath. This will be our anchor. This will be our focus for the rest of the meditation. So now I'd like you to take your attention inwards to your thoughts, to your mental state, and notice how your mind is right now. What words would you use to describe your mental state? And when you take your attention to your thoughts, what are you thinking about right now? Are you thinking about someone, somewhere, or something? Are your thoughts changing quite quickly, or are you focused on one or two things? Are they quite intense thoughts, or are they quite relaxed? And how frequently are your thoughts changing? So again, no right or wrong way here. All we are doing in this meditation is observing. Take a next couple of breaths to notice what's happening within your mental state. And now bring your attention back to your breath. Maybe your breath has changed. Maybe it's got a bit quicker or slower. Maybe it's louder or quieter. Again, there's no right or wrong answer here. We're observing. Take a few more deep, long breaths here, engaging our parasympathetic nervous system, allowing us to come to a more grounded and regulated state. And now taking your attention inward to your emotions. How would you describe your emotional state right now? Can you name any of the emotions that you're experiencing? Can you make any connections between your emotional state and your mental state? Again, there's no right or wrong answer here. All we are doing is practicing, noticing and observing what's happening within us right here, right now, in the present moment. And now, take your attention back to your breath, noticing if there's been any changes in your breath. Maybe the same changes as last time, maybe different changes. Maybe nothing's changed. No right or wrong, every experience is valid. And keep your attention now on the air moving in and out of your body for a couple more breaths. And now moving your attention to your body, to your physical state. How's your body feeling right now? Is there anything that your body is telling you? Can you tune in to that, the voice from our body, and listen to what it has to say? Can you make any connections between your physical state, your emotional, and your mental state? Then when you're ready, bringing your attention back to your breath. Again, noticing if the breath has changed. And keeping your attention on the air moving in and out of your body. If the mind wanders off, which it is prone to do, no problem. Come back to the breath. We're going to sit for the next 30 seconds, focusing only on the breath. And now to bring this practice to a close, let's take 3 deep breaths together. Big breath in through the nose and sigh it out. One more big breath in through the nose and exhale. Make this one the biggest breath of the day, filling up the lungs, and exhale through the mouth. And when you're ready, in your own time, slowly bringing some movement back to the body, opening up the eyes, taking a big stretch. And whenever you're ready, carrying on with your day.